Right, Station Master Barry. As head station master, it's my job to test you on your knowledge of the rules and regulations of running a railway station.
Just a minute. How come you're head station master? Why can't I be?
I've got the whistle.
I've got a whistle as well. You can be head station master.
First test. We've got the Swindon train coming in on the Crewe line and the Crewe train coming in on the Swindon line. The points have failed and there's a car stuck on the level crossing. What are we going to do?
I don't know about you, but I'm off.
Come back here. Another thing. We've got to know the timetables backwards.
Right.
Here's the first one. What time's the first train leave for York?
Got it. 5:08.
No. It's 8:05.
Well, you said I had to know it backwards.
Oh, yes. Well, our first duty's in the signal box. Come on.
Dear, oh dear.
Well. Who would have thought it, eh? A letter from Auntie Elsie after all these years.
A15 from Glasgow.
Do you know, I don't think we've seen Auntie Elsie since. Must have been Sid and Jean's wedding. That was years ago. Hey, remember that funny incident outside the church when you threw the rice all over?
Everyone throws rice at weddings.
Yeah, they don't throw curry as well, do they?
Anyway, that wasn't me, that was our Trevor.
Oh, yes, of course it was. Our Trevor. Do you know, Trevor was always my favourite brother.
Wonder where he is these days. 12:20 from Birmingham.
Oh, no, he wouldn't be in Birmingham. He's far more adventurous than that. He'd probably be shooting the rapids in Colorado, or dipping his toes in the Orinoco, or even washing his face in the Amazon basin.
Last I heard, he was on the dustbins.
Well, he did have a big route. Right, get this sent off.
What is it?
It's a reply to Auntie Elsie.
Well, you better hurry up. Here comes the mail train.
Oh, dear.
So how does this work, Paul?
Well, all the mail's in that sack, and when the train comes, it takes it with it.
It doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
No ticket, no ride.
Dear.
Are you all right, sir?
I'm not sure. I think they put me off at the wrong stop.
Well, it is a mail train.
Well, I'm a male, aren't I?
He's right.
He is, isn't he?
Give me a hand.
Certainly.
Up you come.
Oh. I think I sprained my ankle.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
I need to lie down.
Come with us, sir. There. All finished. You'll have to rest it up for a few days, though.
I could do with a nice cup of tea now.
Barry, go put the kettle on.
Right.
Nice place you got here. Just the two of you, sir?
Oh, yes, just me and my brother. We have got another brother, mind, but we haven't seen him for years. I don't think I'd even recognise him now.
I know what you mean. I haven't seen my family for years either.
No, it's nice to keep in touch. Only this morning, we had a letter from our Auntie Elsie.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yes.
About that tea. You haven't got a few biscuits to go with it, have you?
Of course we have. I'll just go and get them.
Right. Chuckle, eh? Rotherham postmark. I think that'll do very nicely, eh?
Here we are then, Mr. Sorry, what was your name?
It's Chuckle.
That's our name. Hey, perhaps we're related. What's your first name?
My first name? You said you had another brother.
What, Trevor?
That's it. My name's Trevor. Trevor Chuckle.
Trevor Chuckle. What a coincidence.
It's a small world, isn't it?
It certainly is. But I remember my Auntie Elsie saying to me, Trevor, if ever you leave, always remember your hometown. Rotherham.
Rotherham? Hey, we're from Rotherham.
And we've got an Aunt Elsie.
I also had two brothers, Paul and Harry.
Barry.
That's right, Barry.
Hey, it's him. It's our long-lost brother. Oh, great to see you.
Well. After all these years. How are you, Barry?
No, I'm Paul.
Of course you are. And how are you, Gary?
Barry.
Sorry, Barry. Well, boys, you haven't changed a bit.
It's funny you didn't recognise us then.
Well, it's the uniforms. I didn't know you were working on the railways.
Oh, we've done a lot of jobs since we last saw you, Trev.
Yes, we've so much to talk about. Let's do it over some dinner. I'm starving.
Great idea. Barry, go and put the stove on. Well, our Trevor, my favourite brother, how are you doing?
Greatly.
Well, Trev, how's the duck?
Very nice. How were your crisps?
Not as nice as your duck.
Barry, Trevor's our guest.
Of course, I'd have preferred pheasant.
Make a note of that, Barry.
Well, boys, I think I'll have a couple of hours in bed now.
Good idea, Trev. Oh, here, take this whistle with you.
What's this for?
Well, if you need anything, day or night, don't hesitate to blow it. I mean, Barry, he'll come running.
Hey?
That's very kind of you, Larry.
Don't mention it.
You didn't.
So which way's my room?
Your room?
Yes, Trevor's staying as our guest for a few days. Your room is along the landing, first on the left.
Right.
No, Paul, that's your room.
No. My room's along the corridor, first door on the right.
That's my room.
No. This is your room. There you are. And don't forget to set your alarm nice and early.
What for?
Well, Trevor will be hungry in the morning. He'll want his breakfast. Good night. Good morning, Barry.
This is the last straw.
Well, you know what Trev said. He couldn't sleep with us snoring up there. Well, he did miss his afternoon nap yesterday, didn't he?
Only because he slept through it. I'm getting really fed up with him. He can't stay here. We've got a station to run.
We can look after Trev and the station.
We can't. There's too much to do.
Trev's no trouble.
Oi, keep the noise down. You've woken me up.
Sorry, Trev.
I may as well have my breakfast now.
We've got a station to open. We're late already.
That's nice, that is. I'm starving.
We'll be with you in a minute, Trev.
Well, hurry up about it.
Here, you look after this.
Hey! Excuse me. Won't be long. There you go.
Blame my brother. I always do. Single, was it?
Yep.
What's going on? I want my breakfast.
There's no need to rush. The train's waiting. Dear.
Very serious business meeting to get to.
Paul! Where's my breakfast?
I'll go get Trev's breakfast. You deal with this.
But you head station master. You deal with them. I'll get Trev's breakfast.
You've just been promoted.
Dear, oh dear. Would you mind stepping this way?
Thank you.
How was it, Trev?
Well, I've tasted better. Tell you what, fancy a round of golf?
Oh, I can't, Trev. I've got to work.
Oh, I'll just sit here bored then.
I'll see what I can do. Yep.
Ah, there you are, Paul.
I've had a spot of lunch, eh?
Righto, Trev.
And this time, don't burn the sausages.
Whatever you say, Trev. Where have you been?
Well, I had to take all those passengers to Birmingham, didn't I? And what's all that golf stuff doing all over the platform?
Oh, Trev fancied the game.
And there's parcels and letters all over the place.
Well, now, Trev's more important than that lot.
And I'll have apple pie for afters and plenty of custard, mind.
OK, Trev.
The cheek of that man.
Hey, he's not that man. He's our brother.
I'm not so sure. Yesterday, I asked him about Cousin George, and he said he was very happy in the retirement home.
So, what's wrong with that?
Cousin George is only 8.
Yeah, but he's very mature for his age, isn't he?
And another thing, remember our Trevor's dog?
What, Elvis?
Yes, Elvis. I asked him about Elvis, and he said he wasn't interested in pop music.
Well, that doesn't prove anything.
Well, I'm not fetching and carrying for him. I don't think he's our brother at all. I think he's a fraud.
Well, I've got news for you. Our Trevor doesn't have much of an opinion of you either.
Oh, hasn't he?
No, and another thing. Me and our Trev have got big plans for this place, and they don't include you.
Oh, really?
Really?
Well, there's no more to be said then, is there?
There isn't, is there?
Right.
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 Right. Right.
Here, what happened to my pudding?
Trev, Barry's gone.
Oh, how sad.
He just packed his bags and left.
So it's just you and me now, kid? Well, don't worry. I've got some great plans for us here.
Have you?
Now, first off, we'll sell that bike thing of yours and build a billiard table.
Hey, just a minute, Trev. It's going to be hard work for me, you know, running the station on my own.
Well, what about me? You can't neglect your brother. I've got a bad leg. Who's going to get me meals?
I'll think of something.
Hello? Auntie Elsie? Oh, it's Barry. Have you heard from our Trevor lately? What? He's in Australia? Been there for the last 20 years? I see.
Right. There you are, Trev. Everything you need. When you're ready for your dinner, just give me a shout and I'll serve it to you by remote control.
Champion.
I better be off then. Get some work done, eh?
Don't forget to put my billiard table up. I might want a game later on.
Right.
I see. I thought so. I think it's about time Trevor met Uncle Alf.
There. That's that. Screw spare. Perfect.
I'm ready for my soup now. You've forgotten the spoon. How's that billiard table coming on?
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh!
Hello there, young fella, my lad.
Who are you?
Don't say you don't recognise me. You being a chuckle and all.
Oh yes, it's
Uncle Alf.
of course, Uncle Alf. It's so good to see you again.
How are you getting on then?
Terrible, Alf. They're hopeless. Look at the state I'm in. I have to do all the work round here. They just sit around expecting me to wait on them.
You're too good-natured to be true. Remember that time we all went to Skegness and we had that boat trip around the bay?
Yes, I remember it well.
And the engine broke down and you swam for help?
Yes,
And they gave you that medal for bravery?
that's right. I've still got that medal somewhere.
What's all this mess? And who's this?
Typical. You don't even recognise your own Uncle Alf when you see him.
Eh?
He was just the same on that trip to Skegness.
Just a minute. I've never been to Skegness.
What?
And I haven't got an Uncle Alf.
I know. I made it all up.
Barry, you're back.
I told you he was a fraud.
Fair enough.
So you're not our brother then?
Well, now that you mention it, no. I'd better be off then. It's been very nice.
You chiseler.
I don't suppose you could put me on the next train, could you?
Think we can do better than that, eh, Barry?
Yeah.
Get in there. That's it. Special delivery. Next stop, Timbuktu.
Here comes the mail train now.
Oh, right, quick, 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 quick. Do you know, it's good to have you back, Barry.
It's good to be back, Paul.
I'm sorry I ever doubted you in the first place, you know. I'll never take you for granted again. Think I'll make a nice cup of tea now.
Great.
Where are you going?
Gonna have a cup of tea.
You've no time for that. You've got a station to run. You can start off by cleaning the platforms and then get down the ticket office. There's a queue a mile long down there and clear away that billiard table. Oh, and Barry.
Yeah?
It's great to have you back.